On a blistering hot day in Houston, the roof is closed and the AC is going full steam. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Houston Astros. Astros baseball starts right now. Mark Leiter starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, if you're looking for Achilles heel from this pitcher, this jumps right out at you. Right-handed batters are hitting over 300 on the season against this guy. That's something he's going to have to improve on if he expects to pitch well in this one.
Here's Mookie Betts, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Mookie Betts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Three and 1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Jones is after it. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat as a leadoff hitter? You take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock. Great start.
Digging in, Manny Machado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Jones. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. Coming into the game, he's among the leaders in the AL in stolen bases. Sure, that tells you he has a lot of speed, but what it also tells you is he does a great job of getting on base. Keep an eye on him if he gets aboard in this one.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Stanton, the former Yankee, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And he's back easily. The 2-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Oh, and 1, here it comes. In the dirt here, and a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
In now for the O's, number 24. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Betts, the runner at third. Stanton on second. Gallo is over at first with 1 away. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. 0-1 the count. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Line hard, but foul. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And he fouls this one off. Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. Ripped down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Once again a 3-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And this is going to be a foul ball. Line to the right side. And that is just foul. And that would have chased everybody home. He'll try it again, 3-2. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Another payoff pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
So coming to the plate, Jurickson Profar. And the Orioles looking for more here in this game's opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. The high fastball is in there.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A little bouncer that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. The 0-2 once more. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And that misses 2-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
And that is 40 pitches now, and he's not even out of the first yet. The 2-2 one more time. Smoked on the ground left side. Scooped up on the backhand. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Orioles lead it 1-0. Michael Fulmer, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
Standing in, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Astros, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And that's out number 1. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Next up for the Astros, Colin Moran. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fulmer has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Here's Carlos Correa now. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Here comes the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. 0-1 delivery. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Moran over at second. Correa at first, one gone. And another foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Into right field, that's a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. Tying run home from third.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Astros have taken a 4-1 lead.
And that is why you just can't put yourself in a bases-loaded situation. You've got nowhere to put the hitter, and he knows it. So he sets up, waiting to pounce, and that's exactly what he does. Jumping all over this thing for a grand slam.
Derek Fisher the next to bat, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Behind 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
And it's fouled away. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Standing in now, Kyle Tucker, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a two-run homer down the line in right field. Fourth home run for him on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Into the box now, Garrett Stubbs. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And we'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Now the 2-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Granite is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Jacoby Jones the next to hit. Here's the first pitch to him. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Popped him up. Cisco waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate, and 6 of them score. On to the second inning now for Minute Maid Park. Houston leads this one 6-1. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Cisco. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hit on the ground to short. To his right, Correa. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
Zach Granite the next to bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike. And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2. Swinging a soft liner. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 25, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Line softly out toward left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Manny Machado.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft in his zone and giving himself a chance.
And they get him trying to swipe a base to retire the side. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Back to the top of the order now, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this inning and get lazy, they got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Altuve is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different ways with damage.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now the 2-0. Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Stepping in now, Colin Moran. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Got that batting average up over 350 now. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Altuve leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And this team's lucky enough to have their Gold Glover play shortstop, the captain of the infield, and the offense knows if the ball's hitting his direction, you could pretty much take the right-hand turn and go back to your dugout. Not only the routine ones, but the highlight reel ones as well.
Ready for another chance? Carlos Correa. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. That's wide. 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
The 2-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Alex Bregman is on deck. 1 out and a runner on second base. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Granite racing back. Gone! Carlos Correa with a 2-run shot. 19th home run for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. And he'll probably be running over a few of these pitches in his head tonight, but will depart here. James Hoyt enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Flying toward right center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And as you see on the graphic, he's currently 3rd best on this Astros ball club.
Cabrera.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Miguel Cabrera. He went deep for a grand slam in his first at-bat. From the stretch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Runners on first with 1 down. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. A 2-run home run for Miguel Cabrera, his second of the game, as they push this lead up to 9 now. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happened.
No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Hit hard to short. Machado has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Ready to take his hacks again, Kyle Tucker, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
So far on the year, Tucker is a batting line residing in the 230s.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball play.
Betts is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We've played 2 full. It's the Astros 10 and the Orioles 1. And welcome back to Minute Maid Park, smack dab in the middle of downtown Houston. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
Manny Machado.
The pitch. Hit to 3rd. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Fisher's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Gallo swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. 19th home run for him on the season, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Into the box, number 24, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. That misses. 2-0.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Three and 0 now. Willie Calhoun would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. The 3-1 pitch. And that's off his leg on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The batter, number 7, Second baseman.
So striding in, Willie Calhoun. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Up next for the Orioles.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Here's Jurickson Profar. Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to minimize the damage here. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Tucker moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Orioles get one back on the solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Astros 10 and the Orioles 2. Striding into the box, Garrett Stubbs. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Garrett Stubbs.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Stepping into the box, Jacoby Jones. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Hard hit ball to short. And that's the second out.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. The 1-1 home. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. The 2-2. Rounded down the third baseline. Profar scoops it up. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. In now, Chance Sisco. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher, Chance Sisco.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Fisher moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Center fielder.
Digging in, Zach Granite. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. 4-1. 1 out, nobody on. Counts even at 1-1 for Granite. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
2-1.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. He pulls this one into right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder, Mookie Betts.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. One and one to count. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Ready for another shot now. Colin Moran. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Colin Moran.
Now the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Slider. Oh, look out, as that one just about took his nose off. The 2-2. popped him up. Machado into shallow center. He can't get there as it falls in.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Ready to take his hacks again, Carlos Correa, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
He's set. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Moran aboard here at first with nobody out. One and two now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Good time now to check out the Orioles Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves of late. So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First offering on its way. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. The 0-1 on its way. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Runner at first here, one man out. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
He's set, and the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably.
Two balls and no strikes. And that's in there, 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it is the right fielder. And that retires the side. Astros leave one. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Brad Peacock, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Brad Peacock.
Ready now for Baltimore, Manny Machado. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Altuve charging this one, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batter, the designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton now. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's a .304 batter. He's also hit 5 out of the park against him, so keep your eyes on this matchup. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Belted. Deep center field. Jones ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's Joey Gallo now. He went deep last time up.
Joey Gallo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. The 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And it's 1-2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
And this is fouled at the plate.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Just got a piece up the line. That's foul, so the battle will continue. The 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Number 29 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 29.
Now in the box, Derek Fisher. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Derek Fisher.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Fouled away. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. Not what he had in mind before the day started. Striding in for Houston, Kyle Tucker. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty, one man out. One 0 is a curveball that's over for strike one. The 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Calhoun has it. Throw. Got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Now batting, catcher, Garrett Stubbs.
Stepping into the box, Garrett Stubbs. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 out, nobody on. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Ah! 1-1 pitch is a circle change. It hits the target. 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Profar comes up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Into the box now, number 24. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Number 24.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball one. A ball and a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. Strike one to start the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Calhoun is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. In time to first, and there are two away.
Now batting, third baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Here's Jurickson Profar. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Two runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hot shot on the ground is short. Correa right there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Striding in, Jacoby Jones. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Center fielder, Jacoby Jones.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left, as this is hauled in for the first out.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Gallo backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
First baseman, number 19,
Settling in now, Colin Moran. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. But he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here it comes, 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Fisher's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number 9, Zach Granite.
Zach Granite the next to bat. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
The 0-1 delivery. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Jones has it in his tracks. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Mookie Betts.
25, Mookie Betts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. Time to get up and stretch here at Minute Maid Park. The Astros lead it 10-2. Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Correa. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
First pitch of the at-bat. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless. Hit hard toward first. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. Correa stands at second with no outs. Trio fastballs in for a strike. Little chopper back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting,
Miguel Cabrera will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing, and Cabrera blasts this one out to deep left field, and it's a foul ball. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Derek Fisher the next to bat, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Granite ranging back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he's in safely to third, as a run will score on the play as well.
Looked like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long flyout. I know I did too, but it carries farther than anybody thought, and all the way off the wall. And by the time he realizes it, it's too late, and he's got a clutch RBI triple.
Standing in now, Kyle Tucker. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box now, Garrett Stubbs. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
A man on third with two down. And that's right there, and we're even at one. One pitch is a circle change. It hits the target 1-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
The 1-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Two outs here with a runner at third. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball three. The 3-2 pitch. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Into the box, Manny Machado. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Manny Machado.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. The 1-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Striding forward now is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Up around the face. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 3. Joey Gallo will be next. Set. Here's the 3-1. And there's a base hit on the line. Stanton on his way up to second. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
In now, Joey Gallo, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Stanton, the runner at second with one away. And he lays off again, ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Stepping up now, number 24. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Now the 1-0. He's outside for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Here he comes on 2-0. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 2-1 home. It's a swinging strike on the fastball. Popped him up. Altuve onto the grass. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Willie Calhoun. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Tucker over to his left, and that ends the inning. Orioles strand a couple, and this one rolls on. It's 12-2. Striding in once again, Jacoby Jones. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Well hit to right, but foul. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
3-2, full count. 3-2 pitch. In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. And the throw is there to record the first out.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check the swing there and pops this one up. Gallo moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
First baseman, number 19, Colin Moran.
Stepping in, Colin Moran. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2-hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
This is line to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. The 2-out hit means Carlos Correa will bat this inning.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Line drive to left, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Here's Jurickson Profar starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here comes the first pitch. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Pitch on the way. All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now. Chance Cisco is on deck. Profar ahead with a 3-1 count here.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The 3-1 pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball four, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Now batting, catcher, Dan Cisco.
Digging in, Chance Cisco, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
1-0.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Jones. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Zach Granite to next to bat. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Tucker going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. And a ball 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Batter number 13, shortstop, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. A fastball that just misses inside. The 1-1 home is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
The 2-1 home. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Astros have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
12-4 is the final in this game. Houston get their 20th home win this year. Brad Peacock earns his 3rd win of the year in relief as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. Michael Fulmer is slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
A reminder that post-game Metro Light Rail trains can be picked up at Main Street Square, just 6 blocks from Minute Maid Park,